Welcome back. The last video there, we made this molding. We were deciding whether we wanted it stained like the doorways and windows. I decided not, because I didn't want your eye to be drawn to that. I kind of wanted it to blend in. And so we're going to do this wall color. It kind of looks like a light blue, but it's gray. I went around with some caulking and just dabbed it in any little defect nail holes and so on to make it as smooth as possible. Took a damp sponge, rubbed it across it. I did the same thing with the Soffit on the seams. Dawson had mentioned, well, you can do like a little molding thing, but if you do that, you got to stay incremental and so many inches or feet apart. I don't want to do that. So I just did the seam, got them as smooth as I could. I didn't want to do drywall. I don't know, the old one was drywall. I just didn't care for it, and I didn't want to do it again. I think we're just going to paint it. We wanted that rustic kind of look. And I went around and touched up everything the best I could. That was yesterday. Here we are Sunday morning. And I want to paint. So when we did the wall color, I made some up. And I used this old bucket. And there's our color. That's what's left. It's an old bucket. What we're using is the Bear i300. And hi, squirrel. What we got is somebody bought it, mismatched color or something, returned it. They got 30 bucks on a 5-gallon bucket. And it's a satin gray. And I kind of like the color. I just took the straight color and painted right around there. And it's pretty darn close to the rest of the wall color, but I decided to change the tone just a little bit. So what I come up with is, this is straight out of the bucket, the Bear i300. I did it on a pine board. This is our wall color. The reason I didn't like this, it was almost too close to this color. And you know, you go down to the big box store or something and you choose your paint. And it's hard while you're in the store to get your color, and I have a bunch of stuff, years left over, different paint colors. I probably got 50 gallons or more of paint. So I keep them and I make my own colors. And this is a satin gray, and this is I'll show you here. I took 3 parts of the Country White, which is a color place. That's a Walmart interior flat. That's a bunch I had. And then 1 part of Bear interior, this color in the semi-gloss, and that's a color I come up with, and I like it. And it's a lot lighter tone, which makes the cabinets pop. We did 2 coats on the wall. When I put in the cabinets, I did some pencil marks, things like that. So I got to touch them up anyway, and we got to do backsplash yet. So I'm going to mix up some more, and probably for 1 coat, I need a little over 1 quart. Probably 1.5 quarts to do that many square feet. But I think I'll probably mix up at least 1 gallon, and I'll label it, keep it on hand for touch-ups, because you know how that goes. We don't want to run out of it. And so I'm going to mix this up. We'll get started. I'll probably just be using a couple different brushes. I'm going to use a small roller. I got some over here from my previous project, some of these. And so we're going to roll it. We're going to probably do the top molding 1 coat by itself, and then come back and do the wall and the trim all at once. And we'll get this thing done. Just move the water and dish and food dish in here for Tiger in our construction zone. And he started drinking out of it. And what he does is he takes his paw, dabs it in, and licks his paw off. Strange way here. Can't wait to get this thing back in order. This kitchen's a mess. So I'm just going to mix up each one with a drill and a spinner. Get my color thoroughly through. And then I'm going to run it through a filter so I don't get any dried chips or anything. And I'm going to put it in a gallon milk container with a nice, lid on it so it doesn't dry out. I'm going to mark that, because I'm doing 4 to 1. I'm going to mark that out so that I can, you know, mix up more and have it exactly the same color. So I think that's a smart way to do it. I'm going to mix this up for a minute, and then I'll do the gray the same way. And this will look pretty good. Used a gallon jug, marked it in 4 parts, marked down my part number of my colors, mixed it up, stirred it with a drill, put it in a gallon jug. That way it's not going to dry out on me. So when we have a little extra, we can touch up the walls. It looks like with one coat on, it looks pretty good, I think. Not too bad. There we have our molding and our soffit painted. 2 coats. It's looking good. I got to get my outlet cover on up there and get the TV installed. I'm going to be painting that door. Got to put that piece of molding on. We got a lot of little punch list stuff to do. We've got our backsplashes coming up. So check that out. Find out what product I decided on. Dawson thought we should do possibly a wainscoting like the 5/16 PVC board. I said, well, that'd be quick and easy, but be a lot of wood going on again. I'm not sure I want to go that route. So check out to see what we're going to use. There's quite a lot of it to do now, double that what we had. And we'll be coming right over to here. And we got to do our under cabinet lighting. What else? What else? You know, we're getting down there. Before we do flooring, I wanted to finish up all this other stuff so that we're doing only the floor, and that'll protect it. So, oh, we have to do that light yet. We got to assemble 2 more cabinets and put them in here with a bar top and figure out the location to see if I want the light going that way, if I want the light going this way, that way, whatever. That's why I decided on just 1 fixture instead of 3. We'll send power to the second and the third. I got to make a base for it. There's quite a little stuff, a lot of little things to do yet. We got to put our kick on the cabinets. That'll be after we do our floor. Like I said, that door over there, the previous owners had a dartboard on there. That's crazy in the kitchen. So there's a lot of little dings in that door. So I'll probably be taking that off when the weather's warm. Probably strip it down, Bondo the little tiny dings, sand it, and get it painted. And I'm pretty happy so far. It's coming together. So stay tuned to the channel. We can get a final of this kitchen. Thanks for watching.